Leonardo DeAngeles, and the branch of service was Army. 1 day was too long. I put 2 years in Vietnam, and was glad to get out of there. You know, come come across people that think, this is the way it is. You know, you hear them want, oh, I want to get hurt so I can get a Purple Heart and all that. It's like, you're crazy. You know, I'm just happy to get out of there. I come from a military family. Okay, my uncle served, my dad served, and my brothers served, but they went Navy. They didn't go Army, where the rest of the family went Army. You know, so they thought I went and deserted them because I went in the Army. Because like my dad, he was Army, and my uncles were Army. So I remember it. I wasn't too thrilled about it, but that's the way it is. You know, um, you you see people and you see the videos or deals on TV about what's going on over there. So you want to keep it as far away from the United States as possible. One man doesn't make an army, and one man doesn't cure it all either. And so I went because I figured it was my time. I had no good days. They were all bad from boot camp on. But you made the best of it. You always considered that the sergeants and stuff were out to get you. They weren't out to get me. They were trying to keep me alive. Teach me things that I didn't know. But yeah, there was no good days. Because when I come back, everybody hated us. They called us a lot of names, spit on us, and what have you. They didn't prepare us for that kind of life. Made the best of it. Agent Orange left a mark on me, part of it right here. You decided to make the best of it, no matter what happens, But I had a lot of pain and everything else from that war. I was diagnosed with PTSD, and so I had to go to these counseling deals for therapy. Still do, and I take medication for it to keep things in perspective. Before I was doing that, I was hearing voices, seeing shadows, things like that really took an effect on my life. I think they understand more now than they did when we were there. Today's soldiers that are coming back are more welcome back, and there are all kinds of things out there for them to use, where when we came back, we didn't have that. It was very difficult for us, a lot easier for them. They were welcome back. They didn't hear the slurs and the stuff we were called, and we made the best of it. We had to claw our way through it, but we did it. That helped us grow stronger. No matter what, we were very. We tried to make even their steps a lot easier for them to come home. They don't have it any easier or any harder than we did, except they've got better equipment. Our equipment was dated back to World War One. You know, if you want to put it that way. And so we did the best we could. You know, we didn't realize when we came back we were going to be faced with that. You know, I always said that I went to Disneyland but came home to a war. You know, basically, that's what we were. And it got to the point where we didn't want to, you know, walk up to somebody and tell them something, or we didn't want them to know that we served. Kind of hid that fact, you know. Things got better for us because they realized the big mistake they made, so they tried to welcome us home, which we didn't. A lot of us didn't believe them, so but we took care of each other. Soldiers take care of soldiers. That's all there is to it. You know, today it's vets helping vets. That's a good thing. You know, at least helping each other, we know where we stand, where we were at. You know, people didn't know. Like civilians, we had to go to them. They didn't know the first thing about it. You know, they didn't know what we were doing. Or they can't say, well, you know, I recommend this or that. It was hard because we had civilians trying to help us, for lack of a better word, you know. So it got to the point where later on, vets were helping vets. You know, the vets were helping us cope with what we had. I've had to take care of. He was a guy. He served over there. He was a Marine, and he lost his legs over there. So that helped because he understood. He was there, and that makes a lot of difference. Let them know that they're not doing it by themselves, you know, that they're going to have help. I know there's vets out there that don't want to come in. They understand, you know, that's their life. And but if they ever seek help, they'll know that they're not being used by another, like a civilian. That the person they're going to be facing is another vet that's been there.